Okay, it should be recording. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another SmokedHam video. Today, as you guys can see, this is not your typical video. So today we are going to be talking about the recent SmokedHam game press releases. So our very first one that we did on the 24th, that was with our press conference. So that featured, Teka, PJ, me, maybe Josh, and Comic. And we just went over the future of SmokedHam Gaming and all that fun stuff. Well, today's video is going to be me talking about the new press releases. So we have March 7th, which happened last week now, and today is March 13th. I just posted and released a minute ago. And I'll be going through there, detailing everything. You guys can find these on our Discord, possibly on Twitter or X now. But if you guys want the kind of archive of them a little bit and just more and get a quick peek, I recommend checking out our Discord because I haven't posted them on our website yet, but on our Discord we have them available right here. And I'll usually make an announcement in the server when it's a press release. All you gotta do is go through up our information category, find press releases, and have them all there, with the newest one being the latest. So let's start off with March 7th. Okay, click this here. You have all the images, which I do, that way you can easily just click out, like, boom, quickly go through each one. Or if you want the old PDF version, we have that as well. So March 7th, there's 8 pages. It's all kind of spaced out. So the first one is called SmokedHam Game Poker. So this is actually going to be ran by Teka. So SmokedHam Gaming is expanded into a brand new arena. I use ChatGPT to make it sound professional, so that's why it sounds a little bit different. I just put the basic stuff I want to say, and it actually makes it look good. So that's a plus. So the launch of SmokedHam Game Poker, a competitive poker series that brings together some of the SHG's most strategic and entertaining players. SmokedHam Game Poker will be a subsidiary of SmokedHam Gaming. So it's going to be kind of not full SmokedHam Gaming, it's going to be a subsidiary. I'll have it on the channel. I just got to give Teka permissions, all that fun stuff too. But it'll be a subsidiary overseen by Teka and will feature a rotating roster of top SmokedHam Gaming talent, including Teka, obviously, because he's going to run it, Killbot, Josh, and more. With me, just with work and stuff like that, I might not be part of it much, and I don't really see myself in the future be a part of it much. That's what I've been trying to tell the guys. I probably still tell them again, like, you guys can run this without me. Like, I'll do more of the gaming side, and they can do more of, like, the IRL side. It's kind of like, because with me having school coming up in, like, 4 days now, I'm going to have to, balance work, school, and this as well, so kind of want to do more focus on the first two. But gaming-wise, I'll still be gaming, so it's fine. So you still have more content coming out. So this exciting series will take place every Saturday unless something comes up. So it hasn't launched yet. I think it's just been waiting on like Ethan to get his stuff set up too, like get a camera, got help and get stuff set up. I mean, I can provide commentary if we do go through Discord and watch, but that's that. So it'll be from 6:30 to 8:30, delivering high stakes action, bold bluffs, and intense strategy without the risk of real money gambling. So this is the big part. There's no actually money involved. What it is pretty much like all of us getting, all the SmokedHam Game crew getting together, pretty much saying, hey, let's just have fun, play poker. That's all it is. There's no real money involved. SmokedHam Game Poker is all about skill, strategy, competition, not gambling. We don't really promote gambling. This was the idea made by Teka because he said to me, and I try to believe him, like, really? He said that poker is now growing on YouTube, so we should expand more into like poker than just gaming. So I was like, okay, we can give it a shot. And I told him he can be the one who runs it. That way, I'm not involved with that part, but it's not going to be him, but still, he runs it, all that stuff. So it'll be 2-week cycles, so players will compete across 2-week sessions, accumulating chips throughout each game. Then the end, they'll be pretty much get the most chips at the end of 2 weeks will be crowned the SmokedHam Game Poker champion and win a $100 gift card. So it'll be broadcasted live on YouTube every Saturday with commentary insights from SmokedHam Game's top personalities. So I'll see if I can do the commentary part. I just might not be like an IRL on hand type person, maybe do it online, but I'll decide, and then obviously doing ChatGPT wise made a statement from Teka. So there's that. Well, you guys can watch it every Saturday at 6:30 for real-time actions on YouTube. With it not happening yet, we'll probably make announcements ahead of time. Always check the channel if we have like upcoming streams. Live on YouTube, special guest players, SmokedHam Game creators, and surprise guests will join the tables regularly. That's how I've been trying to tell Ethan. I'm like, hey, I don't always have to be involved in stuff. I can do the behind the scenes stuff, which I actually like doing this, creating big events, doing press releases, all this stuff. But I always have to be like on hand wise, which I kind of like. So you have, and that's all like, hey, you can bring pretty much anyone on, really, as long as you don't say anything bad, right? Swerves, you're fine. Community interaction, so fans can engage in live chat, react to big plays, and even predict outcomes. So there's this one. So the next one is the kind of a big one that I'll go into the next one. So Smoke Game Pay-Per-View is rebrands to Smoke Game Live Events, now streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So we used to do what's called Smoke Game Pay-Per-View events, which were broadcasted live on YouTube, where fans could go on our website before we had Discord shop. They go on our website, purchase a copy of it, and go to like a YouTube link, or before we had a OneStream live link. That kind of sucked. That was short lived. But pretty much you guys can watch big events. This is where we had like Morgan Bro versus Josh. Might be able to pull up a list of them. I think I just almost had a list of them. Let's take a pull up a list here. Okay, I knew I had on ChatGPT when I was going through making a list. So what it is pretty much is you guys can actually just check out our quick here. Sorry about this, guys. Should have this part done in advance. So what it is pretty much Smoking Game Pay-Per-Views. So we used to have what's known as Smoking Game Pay-Per-Views, where people can buy a event and essentially watch a high stakes match. And what it is essentially, let me find them. Yep, here it is. We actually saw it on our website, or our Discord. This is where I switched over here. So what it is we sold pay-per-views where fans can purchase it. They'll get a PDF. It will include a link to go watch that event. Now, this event usually had always our championship at stake, where people can pretty much watch it. Anything can happen. No censorship. Nothing. It was just pretty much anything can happen. And essentially, it worked kind of good. No one ever bought one. So that was like the always drawback. But so we had a few pay-per-view events, with the latest one, or the last one, being William Eric versus Josh. That happened last year. So that was the last one. We haven't done any since. With the final, supposed to be a good one, it was called Final Death, and that featured William Eric versus Josh. That was supposed to happen. A free-for-all, and then William Josh versus the winner of the free-for-all for the title. So we had like 3 matches. And so that's what we had. So it's supposed to be a big match. However, they never were available, so we weren't able to do it like that. And we just kind of like discontinued the pay-per-view for a while. That's when we went on like a little hiatus, and we came back, went on a little hiatus again, and then we're back again. And with the pay-per-view idea, we're just kind of like get rid of that because it never made sense with that, and we always did it to where we did a Family Guy Zone Wars. And then I'm like, okay, let's see if I can expand it. Let's see if I can switch it. So we switched it from Smoke Game Pay-Per-View to Smoke Game and Live Events. Now, as I'll read from the press release here, Smoke Game is making a major evolution in its event programming. Smoke Game Pay-Per-View is officially rebranded Smoke Game and Live Events. This change reflects Smoke Game's commitment to bringing fans more accessible, high-energy gaming action, now streaming exclusively on YouTube and Twitch. So what this means is you can pretty much go on YouTube and Twitch and watch our events live without any paywalls. So as this is right here down here, why the rebrand? So Smoking Game and Live Events expands upon the foundation built by Smoking Game Pay-Per-View, but removes barriers to access. So beforehand, the only way to access it is pay or wait 30 days until we make the event available on YouTube for free. That's what it was. I believe with one of our pay-per-views, we had a kickoff too. So I think in the live pay-per-view, you were able to watch the kickoff. But I think when you watch the group on YouTube, the kickoff wasn't included until I decided to make it a separate video. I can't remember. I think that's what happened. But it was always cool to like watch the main pay-per-view because you always get like behind the scenes or exclusive announcements, all that fun jazz in the pay-per-view. But that's fine. We got rid of that stuff now. So now every fan can experience Smoke the Game's biggest matches, tournaments, and special events without paywalls or restrictions, all streaming live on the 2 biggest platforms for gaming content, YouTube and Twitch. Now, originally we were going to do Discord, however, that would not work out well because when we do our streams, we're always in a private call. This way, it prevents people from joining our server, getting into that call, and posting whatever they want. We kind of prohibit that and limit that. So what that means is essentially, let's say, we have some random guy hop on our server, finds we have a public call, hops in, starts saying off, saying stuff. We can control that on YouTube, so that's why we limit that. So pretty much, you guys can watch our new big events on YouTube. Next one. Oh, gotta hop here. Oh, I can do that. Never mind, I can do that part. So, what to expect from some of the game live events, premiere, competitive gaming, biggest rivalries, intense matchups, and must-see moments. Watch on YouTube and Twitch. Watch on your platform of choice. No sounds or purchase required. Interactive live commentary, real-time reactions, analysts, and fan engagement in every event. High-stakes tournaments and championships, exclusive showdowns that define the best in Smoke Gaming. So, a statement from us is Smoke Gaming Live events represents the next era of Smoke Gaming. We're making it easier than ever for our fans to experience every match, every tournament, and every unforgettable moment. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, you will never miss out on the action. Now, I always recommend YouTube a lot. Reason being because you guys can watch a whole archive. Like, you guys literally hop on their live streams from like 2022 if you want to. That's the thing with Twitch is like they always do your streams. YouTube pretty much keeps them. So that's why we're trying to promote YouTube more because you guys can watch more there. So when and where to watch. So some of the game events will be streamed on a regular schedule. Stay tuned for updates. We're still have our first one making right now. We just gotta find who's available. So available exclusively on YouTube and Twitch. Follow Smoke Gaming on both to stay notified. More accessibility, more competition, more action. This is Smoke Gaming Live events. Get ready for the next chapter of Smoke Gaming because the best is yet to come. Now, where can you guys get notifications? Now, don't pay attention here. This is not actual date. I just noticed this. This does not matter here. This is just their calendar that had ChatGPT. So don't worry about July 17th because I don't know what that is. But we'll make announcements on our Discord a lot. So the pay-per-view chat, where you see a schedule pay-per-view channel, or the Smoke Game pay-per-view schedule channel, we'll still use that for live events. It's not pay-per-views now, it's just live events. So that's what we have it go under. I'll probably have to rebrand some of that stuff, but we'll post new stuff there. Now, so the next one we'll go over is our new live event we're working on right now. Now, I was talking to Josh and PJ, or Killbot. This is what we're going to do for our next one. And we'll probably do it for lots. Go up here. There we go. So Smoke Game Live Events presents the World Tourney. So it's a battle for the Smoke Games World Championship. So SHG is bringing one of the biggest events in its history, the World Tourney, in a high-stakes, no-holds-barred competition where the best of Smoke Game will collide for the vacant Smoke Games World Championship. So I'm not sure if you guys heard from our January press release, which I still have to go on the website and fix it, is the championship is now vacant. So it was held by William, but due to the relaunch, we decided to vacate the title and just start kind of fresh a little bit. We'll keep all the history from the title. We're just going to start fresh. So the free-for-all battle will feature me, SmokedHam, Killbot, Josh, Tech if he's available, and more of the crew, with surprise entries potentially shaking things up. Now, I'll be getting a whole lot of surprise entries to see if they're available. I will not make any announcements until the event, and they'll actually be in. I don't do that stuff. So expect an all-out war where only one competitor will emerge victorious and claim the title of champion. Now, what is this match, and what is it? So the map, as a lot of old ones, all feature the Smoke Gaming Zone Wars Champion. It was Family Guy Zone Wars Champion. Although Family Guy Zone Wars Soul Tournament. So all of our stuff we had was just in the Family Guy Zone Wars map. So the tournament we had, all of our pay-per-views were all in that map. And it was fine at first, but once we kept doing it, it kind of got stale a little bit. And to the point where PJ's internet always lagged at that moment. And it was just terrible for him to stream or play because it always lagging. So that was the fun there. So I'll show you. So the map is going to be Fortnite's Chapter 3, Season 3 Reload map. So when me and the guys were on there, we noticed that, hey, all of us three in here, we have a whole map. We can pretty much kill each other and win the game. And I noticed that. I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. And I just started thinking, I'm like, okay, what can we do to make this events? And I'm like, holy shit, I can make this a live event. So when we did the rebranding, I'm like, okay, let's make this big announcement here with our events. So the World Tournament will be happening in the future. We'll just have to find a good time. So mode free for all, last player standing becomes champion. That's how all of our events are. The pre-fight phase. So when the competitor lands, they will have 5 minutes after landing to gather materials and prepare for battle. Once the timer hits 0, it's an all-out war. No time limit, no second chances. So if you're out, you're out, and they'll be able to spectate, watch the rest of the match. We'll all probably be in the same call. I have to think about it because I know all will be on Xbox, so doing it on separate calls will probably be a little confusing. So we'll probably just be in one main call and just probably be muted, or once we die, be unmuted and we just talk to each other a little bit. So whoever is the last one standing will become the new SmokedHam Zone champion. Where to watch? Live, it'll be live on YouTube and Twitch. The event will be streamed in real time, featuring commentary, highlights, and intense play-by-play action. Date and time to be determined. So stay tuned for the official event date announcement. Now, this is in the making. I still have to make it public. I have to make it now, so I'll try to find a good date for everyone and when we're available. Rare cases we'll probably record in advance and then air that day at that time. That's rare, so I don't see that always happening. So don't worry about that. Who will be crowned champion? So with SmokedHam's best players stepping into battle and potential surprise competitors join the fray, this will be an event like no other. Survival, skill, and strategy will determine the next SmokedHam's Zone champion. So get ready for the World Tournament, a SmokedHam live event that'll go down in history. So I feel like this pay-per-view, or not really pay-per-view, but event, it's going to take a while to say pay-per-view, will probably be one of the best ones we've ever done. Because the last one that was supposed to be great was Final Death, because we had a lot more involved than that. But just due to William and Josh being unavailable, that kind of ruined it a little bit. Just because they were supposed to go for the championship, and it just pretty much went down from there. So that's March 7th. That was that press release. So the next one we have is the 13th. So we have over here the 13th. This just came out today, so it's the same thing. Images and then the PDF. So, looks professional, doesn't it? So, SmokedHam announced roster changes and formation of the SmokedHam alumni. Oh my god, be a tongue twister saying this. So, SmokedHam has now several roster updates as part of its ongoing efforts to evolve and strengthen its game community. So, with SmokedHam relaunching, we are pretty much cutting down on stuff we don't use as much. Or, for example, if it's a player from like years ago and they haven't really streamed much and haven't been active in the server and have done much, most likely they might get released. It'll be part of the Lumini, so they're always available. If you don't want to hop in the stream or whatever, feel free. But as like right now, not doing much, well, it doesn't help. So effective immediately, SmokedHam has come to terms on the release of the following players: Mega Man, Mr. Hot Dog Water, TTV. I forgot the TTV part. I just looked at the Discord name earlier, and then Venner. So Venner is actually looks like big Fortnite player. But the thing was, he joined back in 2022, like I think October it was. But the thing was, like, he never helped out much, never did anything in the channel really. And they were part of the SmokedHam Fortnite team, which never had much done. So that's kind of like why we kind of like said, hey, we're gonna kind of get like, we're kind of cut down and we'll have to release you. You'll be part of the Alumni, so you still be affiliated with SmokedHam gaming wise, but as like a player, no. So while their time as active members of SmokedHam Gaming has concluded, these individuals now become part of the newly established SmokedHam Gaming Alumni, a dedicated group that honors former SmokedHam Gaming players, managers, and contributors. Oh my god, it's been tongue twister. Oh my god, who have played a role in shaping the brand's legacy. Now, even though Leonard didn't do much, Mega Man and Mr. Hot Dog Water have actually. They've been, I believe, in some streams in early 2023, and Mega Man and Hot Dog Water, I'm just gonna say Hot Dog Water now, I said Mr., were actually involved in Final Death, where they were the ones who were actually in it. So they were actually part of playing, doing all that stuff, where we had kind of an interim championship match every second, where we were just pretty much swapping titles every single time. Because I remember it was me, them, Comic just playing all against each other. win an interim title, and who wins that at the end of the pay-per-view will go on against William in the future. That's essentially what it was. So these two did a lot. Inventor, not so much. So they'll be part of the Smoking Game Alumni. So they'll always be again featured in anything we do that involves them. They'll have a little special thing on Discord, a little badge, say Alumni, all that jazz. Next one. So the Smoking Game Alumni Initiative. So the Smoking Game Alumni will serve as a special recognition group celebrating the contributions of past members while maintaining a connection to the Smoking Game community. Alumni members may be invited to participate in special events, community streams, and milestone celebrations. We thank Mega Man, Mr. Hot Dog Lord, and Venner for their dedication, contributions, and time spent in gaming. More on the first two, not the third one, since he didn't do much for us, or kind of helps with the game a little bit. But we still thank them for being part of the roster and helping. So while they're no longer active on the roster, they still always be a part of the Smoking Game family. The creation of Smoking Game Alumni ensures that the impact they have made is never forgotten. So when we have members leave Smoking Gaming, they'll probably join the Smoking Game Alumni a lot of times. Just kind of automatic. In certain cases, we might not. For example, Rapid Fable will never join. Actually, he might. I have to decide with the Smoking Game board, which is Comic, me, BJ, and Ethan. Maybe Josh, I'm not sure. But those four, yes, we'll have to decide. Jeremiah will never be featured on there. So what's next? So Smoking Game continues to push forward with exciting content, events, and competitive action, I should say. Stay tuned for future updates as Smoking Game's journey continues only on YouTube and Twitch. So these are two platforms we stream more on. We do have a Kick. We do have a Trovo. Haven't used that in years. But YouTube and Twitch are our main primary ones. Next one. Which should be... Yeah. So Smoking Game announces temporary shutdown of Smoking Game Teams. Now what is SHG Teams? So about 3 years ago, when we were at our peak, I invented something called Smoking Game Teams, which was supposed to be kind of like a esports type that involves Smoking Game. So you see there's Apex, maybe 2K, Minecraft, Valorant, League of Legends, Terraria, Fortnite, and Call of Duty, and all those, which I think is the next one, right? Yep. So in light of Smoking Game's ongoing efforts to refocus and strengthen its core content, we have announced a temporary shutdown of all Smoking Game Teams. Now, this is not, like, permanent. So, effective immediately, the following teams will be placed on hiatus. So, when we... Let's see what the thing is. So, it's the next page. So, why the change? So, with Smoking Game undergoing a major relaunch, the decision was made to cut back on projects and focus on key content initiatives that best align with the brand's current direction. By temporarily shelving Smoking Game Teams, the organization can focus on delivering high-quality content through live events, poker, our presence on YouTube and Twitch, and growing the community through Discord and new initiatives. So essentially, having them there was kind of fine, but we never used Smoking Game Teams as much, and there was much content coming out from them. We had stuff to where they'd be able to stream on like YouTube and stuff, but nothing really happened, and it was just kind of like a thing that never used much. So doing this, we're able to kind of like shelve it, wait for us to get a little bit bigger and better, and find a way to promote it better. So the next one is, while Smoking Game's team is shutting down for the time being, this is not the end. Smoking Game leadership, me, has confirmed that the teams will return when the time is right, ensuring the real launch is done with proper preparation, structure, and excitement. So when we feel like the time is right, we will relaunch it. Just right now, it's a no, because the time's not right yet. So when we have a bigger crew, bigger stuff, so for example, Mr. Hot Dog Water Mega Man and Venner were actually all part of Smoking Game in Fortnite, which was one of the teams. But with the teams not doing much, we kind of felt like it was a decision to kind of like release them and kind of shut down Smoking Game teams just because nothing was really happening. There's no point in having a massive crew when nothing's really getting done a little bit. That's the thing. You kind of use like, hey, if you're part of Smoking Game, at least kind of like some content and do stuff like that to help the channel too, and also the brand, and also you. that's kind of how we are a little bit. Is we'll put out content daily or weekly, I should say. But if you pretty much don't do much for the channel, because like I do offer a channel, so it's Kill, so it's Type of Tech, so it's Josh, so it's Comic, so it's William before, so it's Skull. Like we all did stuff for the channel, and we all help the channel. But if you don't partake in that or help, you're pretty much just saying, "Oh, I work for a channel," but you don't actually contribute. We'll kind of like catch on and say, "Hey, can you please help out?" But if you don't help out or don't do much for the channel, we're like, "Okay, we're gonna have to like go, I'll let you go." And it's not something I always like doing because it's one of those where it's like I don't like getting rid of people. I like having a big crew, but at the same time wise, if you're not helping out and not contributing, there's no point in no offense having you. That's how it is. Like so the Illuminati is featured where we have past crew members go there and be recognized for what they've done for the channel. And so there's that. So we'll bring back some game teams in the future once actually have one times right and we actually prepare and have it better than before. Before it was just like out of nowhere and no one was really interested. This one we'll prepare it, actually present better ideas in our meetings, and do all that. So what's the next one? Yep, so same thing. Our priority right now is ensuring the success of our core content as Smoked Gaming enters the new chapter. While shutting down Smoked Gaming teams was a tough decision, we know it's the best move to help us build a stronger foundation. When the time is right, Smoked Gaming teams will return and it will be bigger and better than ever. Now, what this means is we're taking them kind of shutting it down for a little bit while we think about it, try to make it better. Like, okay, let's get some more players. Let's actually have people invested in it. Now, Smoked Gaming fans can look forward to exciting live events, tournaments, and fresh content in the coming months. Stay tuned to Smoked Gaming's official YouTube and Twitch channels for updates as this exciting new chapter unfolds. The journey begins, and Smoked Gaming's best is yet to come. Now, another thing too is, say with those channels for updates, stay with Discord as well. Now, another thing too that I wanted to announce. Okay, I gotta fix my headphones. I just keep getting all this. That's why. Hold on, let's see if I can fix this. Okay, I have to find a way, like, see if I can. So my microphone right now on my headphones, very static, and just on the tags if that's real. Okay, looks like again, just like found the mute button. So I found a better aux cord word. Okay, so I mean it sounds a little bit better. Not a whole lot, but a little bit better. But so definitely subscribe to YouTube, follow us on Twitch, join our Discord. That way you stay up to date with more announcements. Now, if you actually want to partake in joining the crew or the relaunch of Smoked Gaming teams, I'll have a form on our Discord. It'll probably be in the information channels. Actually, I wonder if they already have one. I'll make a spot here. Like ways to join. Kind of thing. Where you guys can either just go there, fill out a form, and we'll get it and we'll check it. This way, also always submit a clip, like a highlight, or like you have stats. You can, like, let's say you play Fortnite, go Fortnite Tractor, look up your username, and some stats. You definitely must have Discord. You definitely must be at least 14 or 15. Sometimes preferably older, actually 16, 17, 18. Now, I think you have to be at least 18. I'm gonna change that. You have to be at least 18. The age-wise, it was different when we were underage. We started when we were technically in high school. But now, with all of us pretty much being adults now, besides Josh, I know Josh is still in high school, but I think he's 18 now. So, if all of us being adults, probably better just have it be like adults only kind of thing. That way we don't have to worry about all the other stuff. But so you have to be at least 18 or older to apply, and we'll go through your submissions, decide which one's best. Definitely always put like highlights or clip or let's say stats. So if you have like Valorant, Fortnite, Apex, anything, let's say you want to join one of our teams, fill out a form. We'll have our forms available on our Discord. That way you guys can easily just go there, fill out the form, and boom, that's it. I'll have them nice and organized on there. That way you guys can easily just hop on there and join, or I should say fill it out. And we'll go through, decide in a little meeting with everyone, and go from there. If you guys do join some of the gaming teams, we'll probably have you guys just do pretty much like anything you guys kind of want. We'll have you guys set up with the channel. That way you guys can stream. I can help you guys stream stuff. If you guys have your own channel you stream to, I'll help you guys set up what's called a restream, where you guys can essentially pretty much stream on our channel and your channel. That way you're building both brands. That way you guys can stream on your own stuff, building your own brand, your own channel kind of thing, and you're also streaming SmokedHam Gaming. That way you're filling your obligations with SmokedHam Gaming teams. We'll have that set up and good to go. Probably at time SmokedHam Gaming Fortnite will probably be like esports wise or ranked, or just anything squads really. Next question is probably like, oh, are we part of the SmokedHam Gaming Fortnite team? No, we're just SmokedHam Gaming crew. So like me, Josh, PJ, Ethan, Comic, Morgan, William, and Skull, we're all like SmokedHam Gaming crew, so we're separate. But if you guys want to join, just fill out a form on Discord. It will be under the information. So you see how we have like the form discussion here, information. It'll probably be, I might have it under here. Actually, I think I have it right here. Actually, hold on. Yes. Okay, I might actually have this up already. So we have the SmokedHam Gaming crew trial form, Discord moderator, which no, we already have enough. So I'm going to remove that one for now. But then we have SmokedHam Gaming Teams application. So what this is yes, one of these two forms, you guys can actually will get notifications when we get the application for applicants. We'll go through, decide which one's best, and go from there. Obviously, we have to be 18 for both. A lot of times, just for rules and safety. Geez, that's fine. But that's what we got going on right now. So, but yeah, we have that stuff there. And here's another thing too, like our links. Now this is just off topic, but anything officially SmokedHam Gaming, links wise, it's gonna be here. So like your YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Trovo, Reddit. Yes, we have Reddit, never gets used. Our merch, our website, William stuff, Skull, Killbot stuff, Type of Tech stuff is here. And I put this is where you find official SmokedHam Gaming links, all that stuff. Just because I don't want need someone trying to like, because we had before where someone had channel posting leaks, news of our stuff, and we're like, okay, that's kind of weird. But so you have here, this is where you guys can find a form where you guys can actually fill out stuff. I'll probably make sure everything's up to date. This is from last year, April. So make sure stuff's up to date and good to go. I'll probably remove that Discord one just because we don't need them. So I'll probably edit stuff and remove that. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And if we post any new announcements, it'll be on our Discord more. So I always recommend doing Discord. That way you guys can stay up to date on our content and much more. But as of right now, that should be it. Today is March 13th, so tonight we might have a stream live. I'll have Josh and Owen's for a fact, probably Killbot, maybe Tough Attack, I'm not sure, but we'll have them on as well. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tonight.
She gon' be my love now until forever. Yeah, and she gon' be my love.